Tonight on Kenny Time, an update on our crazy whacked out boss. We're gonna have the power group, family, the Ubers in studio. We're gonna have an in-depth discussion with the lightweight division with Billy Lowenstein. So yeah, you ready for Oh, it's Kenny time, yo! No, definitely not. That needs to be changed on the next show. I cannot live with it.
Yes, it is, dude.
I'm just gonna jump right in, because otherwise I'm gonna go on and on. Maniac supposedly turning up in an insane asylum down here in southern Oregon. Apparently he committed himself, so he can walk out of there pretty much any time if he can pass his mental evaluations. So I don't know if we might be expecting him this season on Fight Show, or if he's gonna just chill in this little padded room or not. I don't know. It's not like they give me a lot of information. As you saw, they chose the Bradley Bros to do my intro. That is a pretty stupid choice, if you ask me, and nobody did ask me.
Earn Brews never let me down. Not like Mom, Dad, Terry, and the wife.
Alright, we back on Kenny Time, and I'm in studio here. I'm feeling real good. I found the sponsor's supply of beer, and I'm on a whole nother level. So joining me right now is the Ubers, the patriarch of the family, Uber Beast.
Hello, Kenny.
Uber Beast, of course, one of the original captains on Fight Show, also in studio. His brother, the legend, Eric Von Karen, who happened to be the other captain on season 1.
That's right. Thanks for having us.
And finally, last but not least, the younger brother of the Von Karen trio, Wonder Boy. A lot of championship experience in this room right now. Except for you, Eric. No offense. Hey, Wonder Boy.
What's up, Kenny?
So you three have been an effective faction through the years, reunited after nearly a decade of fighting and division amongst your family. The three crazy bros versus their crazier dad was a great feud to have witnessed. Which leads me to question 1. Your father is back this time as a manager to Monster and Mastodon, and potentially other competitors. I hear he's linked to them, but I will spare the embarrassment for now in case that's not true. Do you think your feud is behind you, or do you think there's still some bad blood to hash out with your daddy?
Yeah, dude, I'm sure Loco Padre still has it in for us. He keeps giving us messed up holiday presents. I got a bag of broken glass for my birthday and a dead mouse for Christmas.
At least you get presents. Dad just lashes my tires every holiday. Yeah, our father likes to call Child Protective Services on me and claim that I am throwing my children off the top of Mount Uber.
It's classic. Classic stuff. Well, on to my next point, my next question. You three have all had different career trajectories. You're all at different points in your career, so you all have obviously very different goals. going into the season of Fight Show. Do you care to elaborate on those, Uber Beast? I think we'll start with you first, as you are the most accomplished. You were multiple time hardcore champion, a heavyweight champion, and tag team champion. So, what's really left for you to prove, and what's motivating you going into this next season?
Well, I feel like I am getting older and slowing down a bit. So I'd like to prove once more to everyone why I am the Uber Beast, the one who conquered the Titans on top of Mount Uber. Also, I want to be there to support my brothers, as well as my daughter, who is making her fight show debut during this season.
That's right, your little girl is Uberella, and she'll be debuting in our new Fight Show Women's Division. Moving on, Wonder Boy, you're a multiple time lightweight heavyweight champion. What do you have to prove during this season of Fight Show?
Thanks, Kenny. It's wonderful to be here. Well, the first thing I want to do this season is get my hands on Zach Shuck. Get a chance to get my belt back. Wonder Boy just doesn't feel like a Wonder Man without his belt, dude. And then to back up what my bro said, to like back up a family. Cause I'm not only wonderful, but I'm also a brother and an uncle.
Well, that's neato. You can feel your support for each other in the room. So, last and but certainly not least, we come to the legend that is Eric Von Karen, perennial title challenger, never the champion. What are your goals on this season of Fight Show?
Well, Kenny, it's no surprise that I like to fight, and just getting a chance to get back in the ring after all the craziness over the past few years is more than enough for me. If I can also make a run for it and get another shot at a championship, well, that makes it even sweeter. But as an uncle, I'm out there rooting for Uberella and supporting my bros.
Great stuff, you guys, great stuff. Thanks a lot for being on the show. Really appreciate it.
See you later, Ellie.
No problem, dude.
Thank you. It was Uber.
Well, we gotta take a quick break. When we come back, we're gonna look at part one of the lightweight division preview with Billy Lowenstein.
Hey, bro! I love fights!
Well, we back, but we need to hurry up, cause, Billy says I cannot drink while I'm on the job. So let's get this job finished. We're looking at the lightweight division coming up here. I'm here with Billy Lowenstein.
That's right, Kenny. Drugs and alcohol are bad. So someone that knows a thing or two about being bad is Wonder Boy. He comes from a family of drug users and cheaters. Put nothing past him in this season. Nothing at all.
Despicable. I swear every piece of bad press about these guys came directly out of your slithery mouth. Wonder Boy, the multiple time champion, a true fighter. Look for him to do serious damage this season.
Up next is Dylan Bradley. His speed, agility, his ring IQ puts him as one of the top-ranked competitors in the lightweight division. Would not be surprised to see him go far. potential.
As far as skill goes, I agree. But I tell you, this guy, he's irritating. And the less we see and hear of him, the better. He only has the potential to annoy. And he certainly lives up to it every time I see him.
One of my guys. Now, all I'm gonna tell you about this guy is that you're gonna see just how genius I am. When you see how he excels and what he does to the fighters here on Fight Show, well, there'll be nothing left but to do except to praise me.
Oh my god, I'm definitely not up for much more of this. We need to hurry up so I can get back in that beer cabinet. I don't know who Lopan is, and they don't pay me enough to do any research. So, I guess I'll just say next.
Come on, Kenny, a little participation, please. Next up, another newcomer, Teal Tiger. He's a high flyer, he's speedy, he's got agility, but can he hang with the likes of the fighters that we have on the Fight Show? That's something he'll have to prove.
Or else the proof will be his pudding, or the pudding proves something. Never mind. He seems like an alright dude when I met him backstage. Kind. Didn't complain about my body odor. But I think I might have got fleas from him.
If it ain't in Grime, then kick my ass.
It's almost beer time for me. Legionnaire, what can I say? Dude looks tough. I said hi to him and he just kind of walked away. So, yeah, I don't know anything else though.
Legionnaire. From Europe. Yes, he has a background in gladiatorial combat, which is fighting with weapons. Fight Show has weapons. It's a natural fit, right? It seemed like a pretty fun pickup for the show and for this season. Don't you agree?
I will never agree with you, except for on a couple things. Like, it was a good move to get Albert Lowenstein out, but I'm not sure he can still hang with the big boys. But I'll tell you, man was a fierce competitor.
Of course he can compete. He's got Lowenstein blood pumping through those veins. And he's got me to help manage him, help strategize, and develop winning tactical strategies that are effective.
Will next, second to last, Eric Von Karen, the legend, always a perennial title challenger, but never a champion, and I kinda expect more from him in this season. Sorry, dude. I mean, we all cool, but you need work in the ring, you know?
Yes, the at one time promising Mr. White, Eric Von Karen, he sealed his own demise when he joined his Luther family in their crusade against Mr. Black, who turns out is the only true talent in that family.
Agree to disagree. Anyway, finally we have Zach Shuck, probably the favorite on tap coming into this season of Fight Show. He's been multiple time and a long time rating light heavyweight champion. Expect him to dominate.
Zach Shuck has long dominated Fight Show. Although he's never lived up to the potential I saw in him when I first signed him, maybe this is the season he turns around and really becomes a true champion. Someone you can really talk about. Build a company around.
Sounds good to me. Well, let's get on out of here, 'cause it's beer time for Kenny. We will see you next week, or whenever, for our next preview show, whatever. I don't care. I'm Kenny Grime, and I'm out of here. Give me that beer, man.